football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Throwing from the start. Here's Smith. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Najee Harris, touchdown. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play. They face 2nd down and 7. It's the tight end Henry in motion. A 2nd down throw for Smith. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. In motion, it's Waddle. Play action now. It's Geno. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
But I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Geno going to throw for it. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Now McCarthy. Now a screen set up for Harris. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys will extend to a 10-0 lead. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Again, it's Benson. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Third down, 3 to go. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Smith from the gun on third down. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he will score. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Desperados. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
On second down, here's McCarthy. That is intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
In motion, it's Waddle. Working out of the gun, Smith. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Desperados. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. To the outside, catch made by Evans.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game, where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Check. Let's go.
Another run here with Harris. Now a loose football. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender.
Big opening up the middle. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards for the touchdown. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's still on his feet. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. They'll run with Harris. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. Trying to get himself upfield, and he cannot do it. Knocked back at the 2-yard line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll go again with Benson. Loose past the 35. Look at him go. Inside the 10. And he is gone. 98 yards. It is a touchdown. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Desperados add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Christian BENFL.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
They'll run here with Benson. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
They run out of the gun with Benson. And they'll stop him. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job on the defense, and it's 4th down. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. They send Evans in motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Hawkinson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They run it over center with Harris. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And a 1st down.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
1st down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. A quick slant into the hands of Waddle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Smith. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Gino. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. Back deep, Jahan Dotson. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground here again. Harris. 1st down, he's not done. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what has been to this point a one-sided game. As we send you to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with the EA Sports Halftime Report. It's all yours, Coach. Coach, thank you, and the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Give up the middle to Harris. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll give it to Harris again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 17.
Slant. Smith and Jigba has it. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Here's Harris. And he's into the end zone. Najee Harris for the touchdown. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point from Carty is good. And his guys are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Hopkins sent in motion. They'll run it for the first time with Elijah Mitchell. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They'll go again with Mitchell. Room to run past midfield. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, Gino. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
It is 3rd and 10. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. From the gun, it's Gino. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A give, and here comes Harris. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Open man, left side, he's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On the ground for the first time, this is Jerick McKinnon. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Najee Harris for the score. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And even though it's just the 3rd quarter, he'll try to draw even right here and go for 2. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's got a man. Take it in for 2. And we are all tied here in the 3rd quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. In motion, it's Waddle. Gino now on 1st and 10. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On 1st down is Smith. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run. Ooh. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Off the play fake. Smith. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And he will score. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Desperados. Reichert now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Desperados will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll run here. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. The throw on the run is complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. On first down, here's Gino to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Second down, Smith. That's complete. It's Waddle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Smith from the gun on third down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They're called in at the 2. And a big collision there, down near the goal line, keeps him out of the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. J.J. McCarthy has a touchdown. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. In motion, it's Waddle. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On play action, Smith. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down, but in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and there does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll drop to throw, sending it deep for Waddle. And he's got another one. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Desperados. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Desperados will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Hawkinson. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. RPO and a quick hit to Smith and Jigba. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. Harris. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. They go play action with Smith. That ball intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 1st-round pick.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a 1st-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st. That ball intercepted. That's into the hands of T.J. Watt inside the 20.
And just what a turn of events, Mike. You have the ball. You're thinking all we need to do is milk the clock, get into field goal range, and win this thing in regulation. But now after that turnover, you find yourself now back trailing, and I'm not sure there's enough time for them to come back.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.